Hi, I'm Paul du Toit. I'm often asked what mindset shift is, and in fairness, to be able to understand what mindset shift is, we have to understand what a mindset is, and to understand that, we need to understand the purpose of habits and why we have them. And I think it's fairly simple. All living creatures, including man, who is the most sophisticated by far of all living creatures, have the ability to be able to develop patterns of behavior that they can resort to without conscious recall. Now, it would be lovely if all these patterns of behavior that we were able to park on our hard drive and simply recall in an instant were all positive, but they're not. Some of them serve us fantastically well, and others do exactly the opposite and can lead us into very difficult situations. And the whole purpose of mindset shift is to look at the good ones, to look at the ones that are serving us well, and resolve to keep them or improve upon them. And then to look at the other ones that are not serving us effectively, and to look at ways of changing the patterns so that we are no longer dominated by or driven by those ill-fitting patterns of behavior. Now, the way I address mindset shift is on three bases. The first is on a personal basis, trying to understand how people set their own limitations, how people drive themselves into mindsets that don't necessarily serve them, and showing good examples of how people can lift themselves out of those situations. The other thing that I address is how to adopt mindset shift in a team. In other words, to enhance the performance of a team or turn a team around completely from a leadership point of view. And the third area that I look at is an organization, or by definition, really looking at how a nation can change their entire mindset. And funnily enough, it is simpler than one might imagine. There are instances, and plenty of them in history, that have shown that the entire thinking or direction of a nation has been changed by just a few small things. In order to find out a bit more about that, you're going to need to see the talk.